Welcome back to the channel. Today we are mixing vocals on GarageBand, specifically rap vocals. Now this isn't like next level stuff because I don't think GarageBand is next level at all. It's as basic as you can get. But if you own an iPhone or an iPad or an i-something, stay tuned for this video because you can use your free GarageBand app to make pretty decent rap vocals that aren't gonna sound like this. In the room. Hope I make it out of here. But are gonna sound something like this.
Control seems so fast. Back up. Way too fast. This is my tracker. I wanted a raise. Waited too long.
So please stay tuned in and we'll get right into the video. I have a special announcement before we actually start. Our album just dropped. Vibes. 3 vibes. That's what the album's called. It's called Vibes. It's out everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music, here, YouTube, SoundCloud, anywhere you listen to music. You can go stream Feels Odd, Vibes there. Yeah, so start the video. So before we start, I want to apologize if you hear thunder. There's currently a thunderstorm going on in my house, so yeah. So this song right here is a song on our album, Vibes. It's called Virtual. It's featuring a guy named Caleb Cruz. Okay, now Caleb Cruz has a music software called Logic Pro X. This is what that sounds like. This is not what I'm doing. Your vocals are not going to sound like this, but I'm just going to show you what his vocals sound like.
I can't tell the difference, it's made up. I've been on a mission, don't play us. I just wanna make things right. I'm dipping.
Sound pretty good, right? Now, drum roll please. These are the vocals that I will be showing you how to recreate today. So here is my vocals for this song. These are the closest thing I can get to a rap vocal. Make sure my thing is not too high. Okay, we're just turn that up just a smidge. Okay, so this is what it sounds like.
Control seems so fast. Back up. Way too fast. This is my tracker. I wanted a raise. Waited too long. I wanna get paid. Real or fake? How can you tell that this one take? Her mind is a maze. Still can't tell what's real and what's fake.
So it sounds pretty good. It's not Logic Pro good, but it is pretty decent for GarageBand. There's not a whole lot of pitch correction, but there is enough there where it makes my vocals way more crispier and gives it that less dry effect. So I'm going to show you some of the plugins you can use for this actually. So you're just going to go over here to your plugins and you're going to click edit and you're going to add track echo and chorus. Those are the two main ones I think you need to add. And when I show you guys these, you can copy them or just pause the video and just copy them into your GarageBand feed. So here is track echo. I keep it at a 1/4 the time signature for the echo. Once you start getting into this crazy stuff, it just starts sounding kind of messed up. So I just stick with the 1/4. It's the most basic one you're going to use. You're going to put your repeat at 46%. Your color down here is going to be a negative 46, kind of the opposite. And your dry is going to be 73% and your wet is 9%. Make sure your wet is always sort of low. It gets pretty wild once you get it. You'll hear it like when you pull it up all the way. Dry should be higher. Make those echoes pop out. Your visual EQ is going to be very important. You're going to keep it at something like this. Your treble is always going to be between 10K, 20K, anywhere in this area. Your treble is probably not going to be down here. It's going to sound pretty whack. Your mid is anonymously going to start off right there. You're just going to like move it up a bit anywhere. You're going to keep it in like this little circle right here. Not going to move it really anywhere, but I like to keep it between 1K and then 5 decibels. And your bass you can move around a lot, but I keep it between 30 and 12 down here. So you can copy those real quick. It's just what sounds best on these rap vocals. Your gain, if you're a lot quieter, you're going to turn this up. If you're too loud, we're going to turn this down. This gain actually helps a ton. I'm just going to keep it right there. So those are your visual EQ. Now the chorus, this is pretty big in this process between your vocals sounding very crispy. When you start out for this, your intensity is going to be through the roof and your rate is going to be a ton of hertz. It's going to be so high. When it starts off like this, you want to turn them all down. You can keep a little bit of intensity, but it's just going to sound weird. The rate of hertz, it just does not sound good with the chorus. But your mix, you're going to want to keep a little bit. You could even turn it up a little bit, but that'll kind of get rid of the static and stuff. That actually helps out a lot. So effect EQ right here, the one that's blinking, always keep that on. Enhanced tuning is optional. You're gonna have to mess with enhanced tuning. Sometimes it'll make it sound a lot better, and sometimes it'll make it sound like crap. Like you wanna be careful with this one. I'm gonna keep it on for now because I think it makes my vocals sound pretty good in this. Noise gate is always super important. Any vocal you use, even if it's not rap, even if it's just singing vocals, always have your threshold noise gate on. Gets rid of all that background noise. So I have that negative 20 decibels. Your compressor is very important also. Kind of brightens it a little bit. Your compressor threshold, I have mine at negative 21. Ratio and attack should be at that already. I could be wrong. Gain at 0, you don't need it too loud. You can turn it up a little bit. And I have my mix at 100 just to keep it all kind of close. All the vocals are very close and tight together. So that's all you really need. And here, I'll even show you. I'll blank it out. This is what it's going to sound like regarding your echoes down here. You just want to turn these up a little bit right here. Wait, actually, let me talk about this echo real quick. I have it on default. Ambient, delay, and dance echo all actually sound pretty good, but once you start to getting these down here, GarageBand got kind of whack with them, and they do not sound good. Like the endless loop, it literally doesn't stop. Like the song could be over, and you'll still hear like an echo. It's retarded. Don't ever use that. But you always are gonna have a little bit of reverb. I always keep the reverb very tight and small. You can use the default setting they have, or the ambience, or the two I use. Sometimes I'll use a medium hall or a club, but once you start getting to cathedral, chamber, and moon dome, it's like you'll hear it. So here is what the vocals sound like just by themselves. Actually, I'll throw the ad-libs in there too because they're pretty important. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this.
Back up, way too fast, this is my track up. I wanted a raise, waited too long, I wanna get paid. Real or fake, how can you tell that this one take? Her mind is a maze, still can't tell what's real and what's fake.
So there's obviously a lot of echoing and stuff going on, but you obviously can't hear that during the song. Here, I'll play.
Back up, way too fast, this is my track up. I wanted a raise, waited too long,
Sounds pretty good. Now, I went deeper on this specific track. It's like, so the pitch correction is gonna keep it sort of at that level, that deep level. So that's why it all sounds kind of deep and crisp like that. So that is just a basic main rap vocals. Again, you can go back, pause the video, copy anything I have. If you have any questions about this, you can comment or anything. But I'm going to talk about the ad-libs real quick for this. So the ad-libs are so important. Like, you have no idea how important ad-libs are. It just brings everything together. So my ad-libs for these rap vocals, if you're going for a little auto-tuning effect, you're going to have your pitch up, okay? Your pitch is going to be up for your ad-libs because they're so short and quick, and they're being covered by the rap beat that you have. You're not going to be able to tell how bad the pitch is, because like I said, if you just use GarageBand pitch and just pitch this up all the way, it's gonna sound bad. Like you can try, but it does not sound good. So I have mine there. Usually you want to keep it down. You want it too loud or anything. Usually a quarter of the way is probably good, and it's gonna sound auto-tuning. I'll turn them up for this.
Yeah. Wanna pay. Real Faye. Faye, yeah. Faye.
So you can tell that those are definitely auto-tune and pitch, and it sounds pretty nice going along with the beat. Obviously by themselves it doesn't sound that great. So that is actually it. If you guys, like I said, if have any questions, just let me know in the... Ladies and gentlemen, that is how you can make rap vocals on GarageBand sound A-okay with the most basic software I think you can get on the market. Like the video, please subscribe, it would help so much. Hit the bell, hit the like button, leave a comment. If any questions, leave it in the comments. Real quick, Rip Juice 999, his album just dropped last night. It was good. So thank you everyone. Be sure to go check out Feels Odd Us on Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud. You can go listen to this song that I used in this video on those, just to see how the finished version sounded. And I thank you guys for watching, and be back for more.